Well, we're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. Yo, B. Yeah. Nah, man. I got it. All right, my name is B Walk and welcome back to Copy Your Coin, where I show you how to copy your coin in the fastest growing market in global history. All right, let's get it. Today I want to talk about PI, more specifically passive income. Again, that is a big deal when you're talking about investing in the cryptocurrency market. I know in the last video I spoke to you about having some extra money to invest. You talked to me and say, hey, B Walk, I don't have the extra money. I don't have extra money to invest in this volatile market. Well, I got you covered, fam. I'm gonna talk to you a couple of ways about getting some passive income streams coming into your household so that you can invest. All right, so without further ado, let's get it. The first one I want to talk to you about is paid focus groups. And this is a great way to develop income to invest in the cryptocurrency market. The one specifically we're going to talk to right now is Dscout. I'm on their site right now. They also have an app that can go on your phone. That's typically how I participate. I spend about 20 minutes a day filling out applications. Each application is about 2 to 5 minutes long. And with that application comes the possibility of being selected for the focus group. If you're selected for the focus group, the pay can be anywhere from $75 to $150 per group. I've done probably about, I'd say 2 or 3 focus groups in a month's time with this particular site, filling out probably about 20 to 30 applications a week. Now, the percentages you might say, well, that's not very good, but it is actually. You know, it's a numbers game. The more applications you fill out, the more opportunities you're going to be selected for an opportunity, and it takes just a little bit of time of your day to do it. Dscout is one that pays, like I said, about $75 to $150 per experience, per whatever focus group they want you to be a part of. And that gives you the opportunity to put that money. They pay it usually in PayPal or an Amazon gift card, but all those can be translated into cash, and then you can turn around and put that into cryptocurrency. Again, this is a great one to get started with, one I've used for months, and it's been very successful. The next one I want to talk to you about is paid focus groups, and this is on the Reddit page. Now, this one in particular is pretty good because, as you can see, they've got opportunities that are paying about $275, $325, $225, $200. And I check this site regularly, probably every 2 or 3 days, because they're always putting up new opportunities. But as you can see, it's even more lucrative than Dscout. The trick is that you've got to, again, fill out as many apps as you can. The apps are a little bit quicker to fill out, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. But the more apps you fill out, the more opportunities you are to be selected. They even looking for individuals. Sometimes you meet one-on-one, or sometimes you meet online. It doesn't matter. You need a webcam, obviously, to participate in some of these events. But the main point is, again, it's going to pay you some money. On average, I do about $300 to $500 a month just doing what I just told you. Filling out 20 minutes, taking 20 minutes out of my day and filling out applications. When it comes to actual focus group, it takes maybe an hour or 2. That's it. And then you get paid. I love it. So I love it. You should try it. These are 2 great opportunities, 2 great ways that you can get extra money going into your account. Okay, so I want to talk to you about another opportunity, a way to develop passive income, and this is through microloans. Now, some of you may not be familiar with microloans, but it's basically a way for you to participate in the loan process as the bank. So instead of the bank going, people go to a bank and say, hey, I need money for this endeavor, to pay this off, or to do that. They basically come to this site, and it's put together of investors like you and me out there who are willing to put up our money behind individuals based on what we look at their profile, their FICO score, credit scores, and kind of put people together. The great thing about this is it allows you to put together your own portfolio, so you can spread your money out as small increments as $25 among bevy of individuals, from high risk individuals, which pay about 14 and 15% rate of return, to low risk individuals, which might pay 3 or 4%. And as those individuals pay those loans off, it gives you the money, the income, and you get paid on that on a monthly basis as well. Now, the great thing about it is you use hundreds of individuals, so you're not relying on one high risk individual to pay it off, and you have a couple of small risk individuals. You've got a number of people, so most people pay those loans off, and then you have people who are definitely, they're low risk, they pay the loans off, so it gives you a great rate of return. In this particular case, it talks about why lending club. Okay, so what I love about that is they give you some numbers you can kind of see. So they talk about 3 to 8% historical returns, 99% of portfolios with 100 plus notes see positive returns, which is true. 2 to 5% monthly cash flow. So not only do you get an annual rate of return, you also get cash flow on a monthly basis. It's a great thing. Now, it doesn't sound like a whole lot of money, but once you start putting some serious money with this, you'll see the rate of returns are legit, and they pay it. It goes right into your account. So this is a great way of getting some passive income to invest in cryptocurrency. Another one is called Prosper. Another one I've done. So I'm sure there are more than 2 microloans out there, of course. However, these are 2 that I have personal experience with, that my friends have personal experience with, that I know that work. So these are examples of where you can cop your coin and get some more money to put into that cryptocurrency. Okay. So Prosper is another one. They kind of break it down. You can feel free to explore this site and figure out the way to set up the account. But again, both of these, everything I talked about today is going to be down linked in the description. So if you had a problem, you can't read the URL, which I don't know why you couldn't, but if you could, it'll be down there below. Okay, so today we talked about 2 different ways that you could develop passive income. One being microloans, the one I just recently spoke about, and also the other one being paid focus groups. Both of these ways I've tried, and I know that they work. A question I have for you is, are there any ways of developing passive income that I didn't mention that you say that work for me? Let's have a discussion about it. Let's talk about it. Is there anything else that you want me to cover as it comes to passive income? I'd be willing to do that as well. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button and hitting the alert button so that you know when new content is coming out from Cop Your Coin. In the next video, I'm going to talk about technical analysis, and more specifically candlesticks and trends and what patterns to look at in the charts so that you could be successful, and I'll show you how to cop your coin. Okay, let's get that money.